The home page, firstly, obviously, is a feature of the foundation module. And now you might be a bit confused by that because the foundation module is the module that underpins all the other modules, and the home page is actually shared across a number of modules. It makes sense that the home page is a feature of foundation. It's the default start page for the SuccessFactors suite. So once the user has logged in for the first time, they are immediately guided to the first page, which is their home page on the application. On that home page, it's possible to view and take action on any pending deadlines or outstanding items that the user might have. So it's a way of pushing data to the end user, whether that end user is a manager or an employee or an HR administrator. It's a single home page that's supposed to make navigating through the application as simple as possible. From a manager perspective, it's possible to view, for example, team metrics and business analytics. And it's also possible for any user to change the layout of the screen based on their user preferences. But there's a caveat there, that will be subject to the set configuration restrictions by the system administrator. So the system administrator controls the look and feel and the access to what's available on the home page. It's important to note that the home page is dynamic and based on system permissions. So for example, if I'm an employee today, but tomorrow I become a manager with direct reports associated to me, then immediately the system will automatically update my home page. And the next time I access the application, my home page will look different from when I was an employee in the system. The home page is divided into sections with tiles in each section. So what is a section? A section is a named grouping of tiles, and we can actually change the names of those sections as we want to and also translate them into different languages as we see fit. But they provide access to a section of tiles or grouping of tiles, and access to a section can be permissioned. So for example, if a certain section is only required for a certain type of employee in a specific location, that section can be hidden from all the other employees. So what is a tile? A tile is actually just a block of content. And that block of content could be the access points to other functionality in the system. And actually it's the functionality access points that makes it such a useful feature. A tile may contain a quick link navigation to somewhere else in the same system, or a third-party system, or multimedia, a video for example, business analytics or team metrics. And we also differentiate between standard tiles, like for example the to-do tile and the careers tile, which we'll take a look at in a second, and custom tiles as well. And those also a nice feature where the tiles can have an auto expiry associated with them. For example, if a tile needs to only appear for about 2 weeks on the home page, we can set that auto expiry, and after 2 weeks that tile will just disappear from the home page. We don't have to do any manual task to go and remember to remove that sometime in the future.